the Ministry of Finance introduced a fuel pricing formula to amend fuel prices in line with prevailing global fuel prices, with the price revision to be done on the 10th of each month. The committee appointed for the purpose convened last night at the Ministry of Finance and had decided to increase the fuel prices since prices in the global market had increased. Accordingly, the price for a litre of 92-octane petrol is increased to 149 rupees, while a litre of 95-octane of petrol is hiked to 161 rupees. According to the Ministry of Finance, the revised price of a litre of auto diesel is 123 rupees and a litre of super diesel will cost 133 rupees. With the increase of the prices of the CPC, the Lanka Indian Oil Corporation also announced a price hike with effect from last midnight. Accordingly, the revised price of LIOC's 92-octane petrol is 150 rupees and a litre of 95-octane petrol will be sold at 164 rupees. Lanka IOC said that the price of auto diesel is increased to 123 rupees, litre of super diesel is increased to 133 rupees and a litre of extra mild diesel is 127 rupees, while a litre of extra premium petrol is 153 rupees. The CPC has increased its prices 4 times during the last 8 months of the year, with the last 3 price hikes being the result of the fuel pricing formula. The Sri Lankan government has been revising fuel prices according to the newly introduced price formula once a month, with the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation being under pressure, incurring continuous losses in the first several months of the year. Meanwhile, in India, which has a similar pricing formula for fuel, experienced nationwide protests yesterday against the record high petrol and diesel prices, shutting down businesses, government offices and schools in many parts of the country. In such a backdrop, the oil prices rose today as US sanctions squeezed Iranian crude exports, tightening global supply despite efforts by Washington to get other producers to increase output. Washington has told its allies to reduce imports of Iranian oil, and several Asian buyers, including South Korea, Japan and India, appear to be falling in line. Reuters, however, report that the US government does not want to push up oil prices, which could depress economic activity or even trigger a slowdown in global growth. Despite this development in September so far, US crude oil prices have fallen 2.9% compared to their rise of 1.5% in August. In the meantime, raising concerns over the fuel price hike, All Ceylon Private Bus Unions Federation says they will seek a 10% bus fare hike from the government owing to the increase in fuel prices. Malsri De Silva, the chairman of All Ceylon School Van Transport Association, also said that they will increase fares of school vans by 5% in line with the fuel price hike. In the meantime, several parties expressed their views about the latest fuel price revision.
Under the Right to Information Act, we requested the relevant ministries and the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation to release the pricing formula on the 12th of July. The CPC said they are not involved in the formula, and the Minister of Petroleum Resources Development told us to request it from the Minister of Finance, which did not respond. When we appealed again, they refused to give the formula.
We know when the oil prices are fluctuating throughout the history, the government has been changing petrol prices here. The last time the world oil prices was at this level, $77 per barrel, was in 2010. In 2010, petrol was given at 115 rupees. Today it is at 150 rupees. So the government has to explain to people why is this price increase. But actually, if somebody asks what is the real problem is the economic crisis that the government has created for itself. So government is now charging people for the sins they have committed.
When they tried to introduce this when I was the minister, I stopped it because it doesn't suit the country. I should ask the Minister of Finance as to why they put in place such formulas, because I see that there are certain parties that want to bring negativity to the Prime Minister and the President. We vehemently rejected such suggestions back then. This is not a result of the fuel prices but the depreciation of the rupee. We have introduced a price formula just as it is in other economies, according to which the prices change once a month. At the moment, the fuel price is high in the international market.